Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to the Little Corner. Today I've got Megamonkey666 here, and he's showing me one of his favorite decks he's ever made, and that is what, sir?
Tele-DAD!
Ah.
The 2012 adaptation.
Okay, hopefully this will get a couple bones thrown in it via the ban list, but until then, we're just going to see what it is. It's actually pretty good. I went up against it with my Disaster Dragon, and he was able to hold the fort down pretty well, even when I opened Quackmere Drago.
Oh, you can really power through things.
Yeah, I mean, what was it? Game 2, I got Future Fusion with Red MD and 2 back row, and even then you still got over that. So, yeah, let's just take a look at this. And, yeah, he'll just present the cards, and if I see anything interesting...
The reason I decided to make this deck is because I really love the original. I wasn't playing back then, and I really am sad about that. I just enjoy the deck as a whole. And I really wanted to ask myself, could it work in our modern-day Yu-Gi-Ohs? And the question is... sort of.
Well, sort of is better than absolutely terrible.
And it's fun. I know, fun in this format, right?
It sometimes happens.
Yeah. Like when you're not playing tier 1s.
Or just being a douche. But
yeah.
Still, yeah.
So,
I want to definitely see how this works out, so yeah, let's...
I'll go over the monsters first.
Very well.
First and foremostly, you got Dark Arm Dragon.
Good old Dark Auto Wind Dragon. And
the secret, of course.
Yeah. But Dark Arm...
it was Dark Armed when it first came out, when I was at 3, was going for roughly, I believe, $300 to $400.
Tour guides, what was that now? Only $150? Yeah.
Good stuff. Anyway, my Hero Engine, Elemental Hero Stratos.
Yep.
2 Destiny Hero Malicious.
Standard.
Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. Sometimes this effect can stack things back to the bottom of your deck you would have liked to have drawn. Yeah, it's misprint.
Awesome.
He's just a good option to have, and I made Colby hate him.
Very well, fair enough. Okay.
He thinks it's bullshit how I could mill a D draw and just get a free pot of greed.
What? Just out of curiosity, because I know you've probably got this better down than anyone else. This card in Pot of Duality, what happens?
In regards to not being able to special summon, that's all part of one effect. And with Diamond Dude, you use the card's effect, not the card itself, which is the reason you don't pay costs. But it's still a part of the overall effect of Pot of Duality, so you still are unable to special summon.
Or activate multiples of it in the turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I never did know that one, so I was just kind of curious.
Oh, no, you can activate multiple Pot of Dualities a turn.
With Diamond Dude?
Yes, because you're not using Pot of Duality, you're using the effect of Pot of Duality. But you're still unable to special summon.
Okay, yeah.
1 Destiny Hero Dasher.
So, is he here just as a D-draw target, or what else does he do? I'm not too familiar with Destiny Heroes.
He mostly is just there as a D-draw target. But every now and then, I'll sacrifice like a Sangan that they left sitting there or something to get him out. Tribute a Goat Token, he's a 31.
Okay.
And then the last hero is Destiny Hero Plasma.
Fuck that card.
And its reactions like that is the reason he gets ran. Then I play 2 Krebins and a Psychic Commander.
For your E-Tele engine? Okay.
Yep. Rather than just playing 3 Krebins, I figured I'd give myself options, because now that we have Exceeds 2, he can sometimes be used for rank 3s.
I do like his ability to get over bigger monsters, too.
And you banish a fair amount of things. Miracle Fusion, Dark Arm Dragon, Allure of Darkness. Things that just got bottomless or deprizzed.
What's that? Levier? Yeah, no consequence to that anymore.
Nope. This one is... I run 3 Deep Sea Diva.
Diva-Dad, okay.
That was my way of keeping the deck fresh and modern, was to add a small 0 engine in. Plus, sitting with Gachi Gachi and Dark Arm Dragon.
Oh god,
that's scary.
Oh god, yeah. That's, what, 3,200 attack Dark Arm, and not to mention Gachi Gachi plus Stardust. That's a real bitch to get over.
And it's not like you can't spam out in this deck.
No kidding.
Plague Spreader Zombie.
Obvious.
And Gale.
Obvious.
Are just my generally good Dark Tuners.
Gale's still good, people.
Plague Spreader is really the only way to remedy drawing double Malicious.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that.
And one card I like to use is Zephyros. If you want to save a card from dying, say you want to save your Bryanak for later, or even bounce a Dark Arm back, he can do that too, and then you can actually special summon Gale.
Yeah.
And Armor Master, yeah.
Armor Master and Dark Arms.
And then we got her
Horba, Torhor. Yeah.
Horror Guide from the Underworld.
Every good deck runs this.
Every good deck runs this, and she's a dark monster.
Yeah, so.
And as I said, Levier is very important for this deck.
I can understand that. Opening Tour Guide already set you up 2 darks for Dad.
And you draw Tour Guide, you play Tour Guide, so you play Sengen. And the last monster is Gorse.
Of course.
On to the spell lineup.
Trinity.
The Trinity. Double MST.
Just 2?
Just 2.
Would you ever run a 3rd?
Maybe. I don't think it's that necessary. Number 1, you can power through back row. You really can. You have enough plays to be able to do so.
That's true.
And you've got Dark Arm Dragon.
Yeah, that's also true.
Mind Control.
Synchro deck, obvious.
Foolish.
Obvious.
Rhoda.
Mm-hmm.
Allure.
Of course.
2 Destiny Draw.
Of course.
I really want to put a 3rd one in there.
Maybe.
Especially because the 3rd one came from Brendan. That's a big reason for me.
Yeah, that's why I want to get that Light Sword going.
2 Emergency Teleport.
Mm-hmm.
The whole reason I made this deck was literally because that got bumped back up to 2. I tried it when Destiny Draw got put from 1 to 2. It really didn't work, and then I tried it when E-Tele got put back to 2, and it actually ended up working semi-decently.
Would you have E-Tele at 3, or do you think it's actually just fine at 2?
I don't think I'd put it above 3, actually. I don't think I would play 3 even if I could, honestly.
So we got a good solid number for that.
Yeah. I got my Zero Engine.
Best top deck in the game.
I play Deep Sea Diva. And because Absolute Zero can be made with Destiny Heroes too.
Not to mention, we're getting Escriado right away.
Oh yeah. It only does a world of good for this deck, even if your only elemental hero is Stratos.
Plus,
or an Engraved Zero.
Yeah, not to mention there's what you've got from the extra deck too.
That's very true.
I mean, if you go Tour Guide into Zen mains, that makes Nova Master possible.
And Nova Master's amazing.
Oh god, yes. It all comes down to extra deck space, though.
And you notice the little crease up here?
Yeah?
I don't care about it. This card will stay with me forever. Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Yeah, it's a reason that I will discuss at a later point.
The last spell is Scapegoat.
Oh, well, people, it worked amazing in Plant Synchro, and I don't see why it wouldn't be bad here. I can see the combos with this.
Yep, you end turn it and play a tuner monster to get any range of different synchros. It's great for walling people off, as anybody who's dabbled in goat format, as I know a lot of people have, will know. And, I mean, 3 sheeps equals plasma.
Fucking card. Oh, no, we don't call them sheep tokens, dude. We call them Joey tokens. There's never a problem when you've got 3 Joeys on the field.
And then I got my trap cards.
Which I imagine is just pretty much what generic stuff. Yeah, TT.
2 Torrential Tributes.
Mm-hmm.
It's too good to not play it too. It really is.
It's pretty much needed in any deck that runs back row.
It's needed in almost any deck, period.
Mm-hmm. If you're not running TT, it's because you're running a monster spam deck.
And 2 Bottomless. I did play Solemns in here originally, the 3 Solemns.
Mm-hmm.
But I just found that since this is a slower deck, your life points are more important than they are in Tier 1 decks. And as soon as priority ruling changed, I've thrown Bottomless into every deck I've made. No exceptions.
Have you thought about compulsory evacuation device?
I definitely have. Though the only deck I play that in right now is Heroes. But I'm thinking about broadening its range.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely not play it over bottomless, but as far as like good 1-for-1 removal, plus it can like clear the way for an OTK if need be.
Mm-hmm. And this deck is more than capable of doing that.
Oh god, yeah. Not to mention it saves your dad from like bottomless.
Yeah.
Any specific things you might make and changes to this in the future?
Not really. I kind of like the deck. I would definitely put in a third Malicious Destiny draw were the ban list to allow it.
Hint, hint, Konami.
Were the ban list to allow it, I would definitely, jack that up. Other than that, I'm always open to ideas. I've always said that you're never more imperfect than when you think you're perfect. So it's another reason I don't believe in arrogance.
Mm-hmm.
Because this deck, sure, I like the way it's running right now, and a lot of other people seem to like it quite a bit, but I'm definitely open to suggestion.
Well, you heard him, people. Give him your feedback in the comments below. This is Blue Star 899 and Megamonkey666. Thank you all for watching, and if it's not blue, it ain't true.